Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. My name is William. This is a Set Corsa Competición, and today we're going to be driving into my first car in the GT4 pack that was released. We're going to be driving the Alpine A110 GT4. I think it's Alpina. I don't know. Yeah, I'm American. Um, I really don't know a whole lot about this car. Otherwise, I would probably try and talk about it a little bit more. But I don't hear much about these over here in the States. So to me, that makes it an oddball car, and I really wanted to give it a go. So I'm not going to be doing anything with the setup or anything like that. Just driving it around on the default aggressive preset, giving you guys a hot lap so you can hear what it sounds like, and also just going to go ahead and tell you right now a little bit about the way it drove. It felt very nice. Not a whole lot of feedback through the wheel, but what I could feel was the mechanical grip from the tires, which was really nice. I know Assetto Corsa has always been really good on giving you feedback through the wheel so you could understand what the car was doing. And I think that these kinds of cars, these kind of less aero dependent cars, really fit in to what Assetto Corsa and ACC is good at. So really fun to drive, and really, I think these are the kind of cars that make you better as a driver by putting time in with them. So this one's a little bit of a strange oddball car in my opinion, at least for me. Maybe it's not elsewhere, but a lot of fun to drive. Highly recommend giving it a shot if you don't want to pick one of those, probably more popular cars like the Aston Martin, the Mercedes, the McLaren, something along those lines. This one was a lot of fun, so we'll see how it stacks up as time plays out against those other guys. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the hot lap now, and shut up so you can listen to the sounds and all that good stuff. And then I'll be back to show you kind of some of the setup adjustments that you can make on these cars as well, because it is a little bit different than the GT3s, not completely, and just give you guys some insight into that kind of stuff if you're a nerd like me and you want to know what you can do to tweak these cars to get all the speed out of it that you can. So onto the hot lap, and I'll be back with you after that. All right, so now that you've gotten a hot lap around the track in the Alpina, I believe I got that right. I know I want to say Alpine so bad, but I know that's not right. So we'll just call it the A110 GT4. I think it's Alpina. Around here, the time's really kind of irrelevant. I just wanted to highlight some of the things that you can't adjust on the setup. This is the kind of stuff that I nerd out about and people don't really talk about too much, and you basically have to buy the pack before you can figure out. But you can adjust all of the stuff on this page here: tire pressures, toe camber, caster. Um, which is nice. You go on to the electronics section, you've still got TC adjustments to make, ABS adjustments to make, but no ECU adjustment, which is also kind of nice. You know you're on the fast ECU setting, at least for this car. So we'll see if that persists throughout the GT4 pack. You can still adjust your brake pad compounds on the car. Anti-roll bar adjustments can be made. Obviously, some of these ranges are a lot smaller, so like you only get 2 anti-roll bar adjustments on the rear of the car, and only up to um, 80 on the preload for the rear as well. That does vary car to car, but it makes sense to me that the adjustment range would be significantly less on a GT4 car like this anyways. The big thing is there's no bump stop range adjustments to be made here. So you can adjust the rate front and rear, but you cannot adjust the range. So kind of taking that out of the equation, as well as fast bump and fast rebound. No adjustments can be made there. Um, you can do bump and rebound though, so that is still there to waste your days away with playing with those. And then also, yeah, you've got ride height adjustments front and rear still, as well as rear wing. No splitter on this car. We'll see if it shows up on another car, because that kind of comes and goes on some of the GT3 cars as well. It's not always there for sure, but we'll see. Overall, kind of talked about it before. I really liked this car. I wasn't really sure what to expect. It's a bit of an oddball. Don't really hear much about this make or this car at all, at least for me, living in the US. So, pleasant surprise. Um, I really enjoyed the sounds it makes, and the way it drove was very fun. It didn't feel aero dependent or anything like that, which it shouldn't as a GT4 car. And I could really feel the mechanical grip from the car, which was very nice and very fun. Um, uh, just overall, a big thumbs plus or a big thumbs up for me on this car. It is a little bit off. It's kind of one of those weird ones, which I tend to like, but um, definitely worth giving a shot whenever you pick up the pack. Just kind of see what this car is all about, and listening to that pop it makes on the upshift is kind of addicting as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and it is at least a little insightful if you're planning on picking up the pack or already have and haven't given this car a drive yet. So I hope you all enjoy, and yeah, we'll be back with you for the next car before too long. So bye bye.